All right, hello and welcome. This is Ryan. I just wanted to give you a quick run through of the worksheets because while I understand them since I developed them, I want to make sure that you have the same understanding of the sheets that I do. So you'll see here the very first sheet is what I want you to do is take a look at the lists of skills and traits. Both are included at the end of this worksheet, and list out the 5 skills and the 5 traits that resonate the most with you. You know, if someone were to ask you, hey, what are you known for today from a skill and trait standpoint? I want you to pick those out. I want you to pick the 5 skills and the 5 traits that you believe you are most known for. Next, what I want you to do, and you're going to do this before you send your emails to your trusted advisors, I want you to write down the skills and the traits that you believe others will say about you. Can they be exactly the same? Yes, they can be. But I really want you to take a few minutes and think about your interaction with other people, whether it's personal or professional, and just write down, what do you think they would say are your skills and your traits? Okay, this is the email template that we talked about. Feel free to copy and paste directly out of this and put it into the body of your email. This is the exact email that I sent out to 15 people, and I think you're really going to be surprised, A, at how quickly people get back to you, and then B, the things that they're going to say. That some of them will be very complimentary. If you're like me, I was surprised. And I also found out that they looked at me differently from a skill and trait standpoint than what I looked at myself. So keep that in mind. Quick email template, shoot it out to your 15 trusted advisors. Okay, when you get responses back, I would give yourself 1 week, get all the emails back. Once you've compiled a few of the emails that come back to you, what I want you to do is I want you to go through and I want you to pick out the skills and traits that others actually said about you. Now remember, before we were writing down, before we sent the email, what we believe others will say. Now we're going to write down what they actually said. And I think the comparison between the two could surprise you. Another thing that you're going to find when folks, when you send your email to your trusted advisors, is some of them aren't actually going to list out skills or traits. They are going to actually just write phrases, and that's perfectly okay. You'll need to do a little extra work and go through those phrases to pick out skills and traits that apply. But what I want you to do here is, in the event that they did write an actual phrase, I want you to go through and just write out what the top 5 phrases were from others, and then I want you to just highlight the keywords that, when you read them, you see that keyword and you go, oh yeah, that's definitely me. Okay, then what I want you to do is I want you to compare the what others said spreadsheet. So if we take a look back, this would be item 4, and I want you to compare that to item 1, which is what you believe you're known for today. And then we're going to take what others actually said about you, and we're going to combine them in worksheet 6 here to say, these are the skills and traits comparison of what you, the Y is what you said, and the O is what others said. So we're gonna take that combination and we're gonna put the two together so that what you said and what they said is right next to each other, and you can do a pretty good comparison that way. Okay, then the last thing I want to do is take sheet 6, which is the one right before this, and I want you to list out the 5 traits and the 5 skills that most resonate with you. So there's going to be differences between what you said and what the other said, but what I want you to do is look at this again and say, okay, now if I were to describe myself one more time, what are the skills and what are the 5 traits that I believe really are me? And you'll know when you get them, because as you go through these sheets, something's going to stand out for you. It's going to really resonate with you, and those are the words I want you to write down here. Okay, and the last 2 sheets of the worksheet is just simply some examples of traits and some examples of skills. You can go Google these, Google skills and traits on the internet. Feel free to do that, actually. And what you'll find is there's all kinds of lists out there of different skills and different traits. I took just kind of a smattering of all the different ones that I found and to create these. This is by no means an extensive list of skills and or traits, but go through, find the ones that you believe apply to you and write those down. So I hope that was helpful in explaining the worksheet. If you have any questions as you're going through this assignment, please send me an email and I will do my best to get back to you very quickly.